My name is Jeff Slingloff, and I'm the Strategic Product Manager for Boss and Roland Guitar Products. And we're here at 909 Days with Guitar Center to show you a few new things that we have coming out. First thing is an amplifier series that we're very, very excited about called the Katana. Katana is a line of 4 amplifiers, which is derived from the Waza craft head that we released earlier this year, and also from the technology learned in the Blues Cube series amplifiers. Right? So by that, I mean that we've learned how to get sensibility and feel that are lost in a lot of lower-priced amplifiers, over the years. And so these are very tactile, very fun to the right hand and the left hand, and also they use their wattage in a correct way. So when we say 100 watts, it's a 100-watt tube-like experience, as opposed to many solid-state amps, which when they say 100 watts, they have trouble keeping up with a 15-watt tube amp. So some of the features that are exciting about the Katana amplifiers is they're basically a 4-channel amplifier, which have 4 models on them. Brown, which is an amplifier model derived from the Waza head, which is kind of a high-gain, meaty, mid-range crunch, very full, very round-sounding tone. Second is the lead, because any amplifier, you need a good lead tone, right? So it's serene, fun under the hand, easy to play. Crunch. Crunch is your classic crunch tone. It's meaty, it's thick, it's got lots of girth and mids in it. And what's very exciting about this and the entire Katana line is, being that we are a Boss, we're known for our pedals and distortion pedals, effects pedals, and things like that. A lot of amplifiers in the lower price categories have trouble with distortion pedals, and we wanted to make sure that our product offering was completely comfortable with our other product offerings of pedals. So these things are designed to take pedals, overdrive pedals, distortion pedals, and a good place to start is going to be with the crunch sound. It's a great tone on its own, and then it has a lot of ability to accept effects. Clean, just a warm, thick, classic clean sound with a good tight bottom end on it, nice mids. You're going to like it a lot. Also on here, which is very unique, is an acoustic model. Now, when I say acoustic model, I don't mean an acoustic simulator to make my electric sound like an acoustic guitar. I mean an acoustic model for your acoustic guitar. So in the middle of that gig, you can plug your acoustic guitar directly into it and have something that's appropriate for delivering that sound on stage. Along with all the great models and tones that are included on the amplifier, Of course, there's a great equalization section, which is appropriate for each of our custom amp models. All right, and then there's an effects section. Everybody, of course, knows Boss for our effects. Having a Boss amplifier without effects, well, no, we're going to include them, right? So we have the ability to play 3 simultaneous effects. There are 15 that are kept internal, and then via the software and to Boss Tone Central, you can download through the USB port and choose from 55 other effects, right? So you can switch and choose and dial them in, pick your favorites, put them inside of it, so you have 15 inside. You can choose their allocation, whether they're pre-distortion or post-distortion. And then as you move down the thing, you also, of course, have a presence control, which is a real presence, because part of learning what we learned in the Waza amplifiers is how to actually deal and interact with the speaker, how to get a real amplifier experience, both tactically and audibly. And once you have that sound and experience, you go over and the last knob on the face of the amp is the power control. So once you have your tone, turning the power control allows you to maintain that same tone at various levels. And what's great about that is, unlike say a classic master volume amplifier, when you turn on the master volume on an amplifier, it changes the way it hits the tubes and the power transformer and everything else. So it starts to change sag and feel and all kinds of things that go through the amplifier. Not on these. These you can actually set up your tone the way you like it, pull it down to where volume you need, and you're good to go. But that's what's great about this thing is that the Katana amps, part of the whole ideology on Katana as a name is a cutting sound, a sound that can cut through a band, cut through a mix, right? They're designed to be performance amplifiers. They're affordable live performance amplifiers, rehearsing amplifiers. They'll get over a band, they'll cut through a band. But with that control, they easily work at home and for rehearsal as well.